Entonces, discúlpeme, muchas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. I'm going to be going back and forth with English and Spanish. If you have questions based on that, please in the chat so I can give more of an explanation, okay? Voy a hablar en los dos idiomas de inglés y español y espero que va a entender mi español. Y yo voy a tratar con mucha fuerza de hablar en inglés despacio, ok? Entonces, primero de todo, voy a compartir nuestra presentación. Ya, ok. Entonces, bienvenidos a esta noche con nosotros para conocer mis maestras, para conocer un poquito más de Lower Elementary y también de Kindergarten. Ok, yo soy Jennifer Lawless, estoy de la subdirectora de Lower Elementary, que es Kinder, primer grado y segundo grado. Este es mi año número 10 de mis 13 años aquí, no, discúlpeme, estos 15 años aquí en el colegio. Entonces, yo empecé como maestra en quinto grado de drama también y un learning coach, y ahorita soy la subdirectora. I've been an assistant principal in Lower Elementary for the past, this is my 10th year out of 15 years at the Euro. And I'm responsible for kinder, first and second grade students, as well as my teachers, as well as you parents. And I have already written to many of you in response to questions you've had or concerns you've had, but please feel free to write me when you have an issue, a problem that your teachers aren't able to help you with, and I will be more than welcome to do everything that I can in order to support you. A little bit about me. I am from Canada. My favorite season of all is autumn, when the leaves are changing to the beautiful colors, which here, looking out my window, we don't see too many leaves changing to these beautiful colors, but it is my favorite time of the year for my seasons. I also absolutely love Christmas. For me, it's magical and mysterious. And I just love the whole feeling of the idea of generosity and caring and giving back. Those things are very important to me. I came to Monterey 25 years ago for a year at Colegio Inglés, which ended up being 2 years, which was when I met my husband, Abraham Villarreal, and he's Regio. So I had no reason to go back to Canada. We have together 2 children. One of our kids, both of them attended the school, the Euro. Our daughter graduated this past year from UDEM and is now in her first year of university. And our son, Eric, is a student at the school right now in grade 9. So I'm going to lose him at the end of this year to whichever prep he's wanting to look for. My family is very, very important to me. And these are my brothers and sisters. I have 2 sisters who are married, 2 brothers who are married. I'm very much the baby of the family. And I have my mom here, who I luckily got to visit this summer when the government of Canada opened the border. So I was very happy to be able to go home. But for me, family is the most important thing, family, faith, and supporting each other. So that's a little bit about me as a person, besides being a principal at the school and an educator. So today we're going to be talking about some very important topics that are important to our teachers, so I can present the information to you. We're going to talk a little bit about the report cards, as well as our fall break, which I know I'm going to present great information to you right now about fall break. I'm going to show you a short video of the day in the life at school right now, with what we're going through, with what the teachers are doing. And last but most importantly, I'm going to introduce you to our team, all of the teachers, and they're going to share a little bit about themselves as well. So we are a team and we need your support in these areas. Number 1, dress code. I'm not telling you anything strange or weird about the dress code, but I've had many questions about uniforms. The children right now do not need to wear their uniforms for PE. When we get that notification, I will definitely let you know. You will know in advance, so you can go and get the uniforms. Por ahorita no necesitan usar los uniformes para PE. No es una necesidad hasta el momento. Cuando somos en esta posición, voy a darle información antes con tiempo que tú puedes ordenar los uniformes para PE. Si tienes, bienvenidos, excelente, claro que sí, los niños pueden usar, pero no es un hecho, necesitan eso, ¿ok? Segundo, los zapatos. Necesitan por el día de PE ropas a cómodo, shorts, camiseta, cuando es un poquito más frío, los pantalones, una camiseta, sudadera. Muy importante venir cada día con algo, un suéter o sudadera, porque los salones están un poquito frío con el clima. Entonces necesitan tener una aquí a la escuela. Pero por los zapatos necesitan tenis. Por favor, no tacones. Realmente están muy peligrosos en la escuela por los pisos y la escalera. Si los niños, yo hablé definitivamente de niños ahorita, tienen fútbol después de escuela, no preocupes, pueden cambiar sus zapatos al final del día, pero en la día no tacones, por favor. La última cosa que es muy importante para las maestras están los tapabocas. Necesitan un tapaboca nuevo cada día. Puede ser segunda vez. Necesitan una que es perfecto por su nariz, que es como aquí, completamente tocar su cara. No aquí, no aquí, no aquí. Necesitan que es completamente su nariz en su tamaño, por favor. Tengo varios niños vienen a mi oficina en estas semanas porque necesitan cambiar, porque tienen tipo de adulto. Y con un adulto, pobrecitos, la máscara a ir arriba en sus ojos, a ir abajo, mover abajo de su nariz. Y la única manera que realmente pueden cuidar los niños ahorita es que la tapaboca es perfecto. La razón yo le digo nuevo. La verdad, yo tuve un niño que viene a mi oficina con un tapaboca grande y para adentro tienen maquillaje. Es niño, no es maquillaje de él, es maquillaje de una mujer, quizá mamá o alguien otra, hermano grande, no sé, pero por favor, cada día una nueva. La última cosa de las tapabocas, si un niño tiene PE y tú sabes, tu hijo es un hijo o hija que hace toda la fuerza con sus deportes y todo, regresar está mojadísimo. No es mal, es porque sudar. Si puedes, por favor, necesitan 2 tapabocas en su mochila cada día si hay una razón de eso o si romper su tapaboca. Si no tienes, no preocupes, yo tengo mi oficina y yo cambiar muchos cada día con la ayuda de las maestras. Definitivamente lavar mis manos primero, no preocupes mamás y papás de eso. Pero es bien importante después deportes, por ejemplo, tienen otra diferente porque yo usar una todo el día, tienen sus breaks y después tienen su deporte y está mojado y realmente, no sé si tienes la experiencia, pero tienen como pelusa para adentro, cerca su nariz y dale mucho cosquillas. Cosquillas es la palabra, tickles. Yo creo es la palabra correcta. So, recap in English. Uniforms you do not have to have until a set time, and I will let you know in advance. Shoes, tennis shoes, please, or the little sandals that the little girls are wearing, sandalias están bien. Flip-flops, no, because they fall off your feet easily. And soccer shoes, tacones, American football shoes, we can't have those at the school because they're dangerous on the floors and the stairs. Lastly, the masks. The children wearing their masks, it has to cover their nose all the way down to their mouth and to their skin. We cannot have adult-sized ones on the children because the masks go up to their eyes and they can't see, so they pull them down over their noses, okay? The second thing is, please, every single day, especially if it's the type that the doctors use, a new one every single day. The masks get very dirty. The kids sweat in them. And what also happens at times is you can see that because they are sweating, it bleeds through, so they get all wet. And we change them, no problem. But it's very important that they have a clean one. It's also recommended to have one for after sports, that change it between sports and their classes or after PE. So please, if you can, ensure that there's child-fitted masks in the kids' backpacks too, so the teachers can change them after they wash their hands, of course, in order to support the children, okay? Snacks. Every day we have 2 breaks. One is 20 minutes, one is 30 minutes, and the children need to have snacks. Now, what do I mean by a healthy snack? Vegetables, fruit, sandwiches, cheese, anything like that that would help them have a good snack to keep them going. It's very hard to go from 8 o'clock to 2:15 without any food. Little boxes of cereal I've seen children also bring to school, granola bars. All of these things are wonderful, okay? And the children eat and then they bring their rest up and then they can finish at the next break. Water bottles, also very important because the children can refill their water at the fountain. They may not drink from the fountain, but they can fill their water bottles. So it's very important that they have one of those so they stay hydrated. Para los breaks necesitan comida como sándwiches, verduras, frutas, cosas de eso, barras de granola, cereal, cosas de eso, porque de 8 hasta las 2:15 es un tiempo larguísima sin comida. Y las maestras necesitan que tengan todas sus habilidades. También, por favor, si puedes llevar con tus hijos botellas para su agua. Ahorita las fuentes en la escuela, tú puedes poner, los niños pueden hacer refill con la agua, pero no pueden tomar de las fuentes. Entonces, esto es una cosa bien importante. Ok. Face-to-face and DLP. Ahorita, después nuestro coffee time de la semana pasada, muchas mamás y papás entender que nosotros tienen 2 maneras de hacer nuestras clases. Kinder A, B, C, D y E es puro presencial. Cada niño en estos salones viene a la escuela cada día. Que Kinder DLP es la única salón de DLP clases. Ahorita nosotros tenemos 25 niños en este salón. En este DLP salón de Zoom. Entonces, esta es la manera que nosotros vamos a funcionar por este próximo mes, hasta más o menos el 12 de noviembre, cuando vamos a llevar a los papás otra información del si quieres cambiar a presencial o DLP survey. Entonces, con esta información, nosotros tenemos preguntas. ¿Qué pasa si mi hijo está enfermo por un día y no puede venir a la escuela? Si es un día, por favor, no preocupes. ¿Okay? Si realmente somos en la escuela como 2 años pasado y tu hijo es enfermo, tú no estás en Zoom. Tu hijo está en la casa, toma su medicina, dormir, está tranquilo y regresar. Cuando regresar, las maestras van a estar allá por ayudar tus hijos a regresar en la información. Entonces, con esta parte, si faltan un día, no pasa nada. Si tu hijo no quiere despertar y tú piensas, no pasa nada, voy en el DLP. No, el DLP no es por esta razón. Si un niño es tarde y falta en el día. Si es enferma por un día, no preocupas. Si es una situación más en serio, como pienso que tu hijo quizá tiene COVID o está con una persona que tiene COVID, si es una situación que no sabemos, esa es una situación que tú preguntarás a mí, nosotros organizar un plan y tu hijo puede entrar a la clase de DLP por los 6 o 7 días o los 14 días para hacer sus clases allá. La maestra titular o en estas clases va a trabajar y hacer todas las evaluaciones, pero por este momento con el DLP es solamente si yo darle permiso a estos niños por entrar a su clase de DLP. Entonces, mi sugerencia es tener muy bien comunicación con tu maestra si tu hijo no puede venir a la escuela este día. Promesa, las maestras van a estar en comunicación contigo, van a decir las cosas que pueden hacer. Siempre tienen su CISA, van a pasar con otras plataformas que pueden usar también, entonces no preocupes de esta parte. For face-to-face and DLP, we have 5 classrooms set up for completely presential classes. We have 1 DLP class, and that 1 DLP class is only for DLP learners. What that means is if your child wakes up late and you can't get them to school, they don't get to go into DLP. If they miss school because they're late, they miss school because they're late or they couldn't wake up. No worries. Be in communication with your teacher and your teacher will make sure that everything is taken care of as far as work that's missed. When they return to school, the teacher will work with them in order to help support them with what they missed, okay? You can go on to Seesaw, the children can go on to Seesaw, they can look at what they missed and everything will be fine. The DLP class, as I just said, is for our children whose parents chose DLP and those special situations where we might have somebody who might have come in contact with COVID and has to quarantine, or a child who's been on a holiday and has to quarantine. In those situations, it's an individual setup with me, and I'm able to give permission in those cases. In those cases, we have 2 teachers who are working with our DLP students. And in that case, they will be teaching the classes, but the children's teachers will be evaluating what they do on Seesaw. Okay, so it's kind of a group connection in that sense. So that's about the face-to-face and DLP difference for kindergarten. It's different in other grade levels, okay? The next topic is social media. I have to ask very, with all my heart, to please be careful what you write on WhatsApp or what pictures you get on WhatsApp. Necesitan preguntar, por favor, tener mucho cuidado con tus WhatsApps, porque algunas veces los niños quieren ver un video o algo y tienen tus WhatsApp abierto y quizá hay algunas fotos que no están por sus ojos. ¿Ok? Nosotros sabemos, somos adultos, nosotros sabemos que amigos ya llevar fotos a una persona o otras bromas, cosas y eso, pero los niños veo cuando checan las cosas. Otra cosa que quiero decir es, si tú grabar algo y otra persona regresar la información a ti, escuchar eso solo, por favor, porque no saben qué dices de esta persona que tus hijos pueden escuchar también. La última cosa que yo quiero preguntar eso también es en los chats del salón. El chat es para la comunicación responsable entre adultos de un tema de la escuela. Por favor, cuidado con los temas que están un poquito más fuerte, más, ¿cómo pueden decir? Be kind on the chats with how you word things and how you say things, because stuff does come back to the teachers, it does come back to us in the administration, and we want everyone to feel comfortable in their classrooms when they're on the chats. So technically, the chats that you have in your classrooms are supposed to be used solely for giving information back and forth about school events and things like that. So I kindly ask that you are just aware of what happens with WhatsApp and your children, what they see and what they hear. We're also asking you to, this is probably for me one of the most important ones, I'm going to ask you kindly to promote age-appropriate websites for the children and to supervise them. I know right now there's a show called Squid Games. I'm not thrilled with it because we have children playing some of those games at school in grade 1 and in grade 2. It's the big pop right now. We know Squid Games, if you haven't seen it or if you haven't heard anything about it, the trailers are very, very descriptive and children have seen them. So we need to protect them as much as possible. So I kindly ask, please be aware of your YouTube, what the children are watching, because it is dangerous for them to see things they're not supposed to see, or that can give them bad nightmares, make them feel uncomfortable, all of those things, those emotional things that we can help with. But I kindly ask, watch what your children are watching. YouTube is not meant for our age level. Even YouTube for kids is questionable because at times people can go in and put things there that's inappropriate. Entonces, con las cosas, los websites, por favor, una pregunta de mi corazón, mucho cuidado que cuál tus hijos veo y por favor que es por su edad. Es bien, bien importante. Porque este show nuevo de Netflix, que es Squid Games, es súper violente, muy, muy ruda en algunas partes, es sexual, tienen información muy arriba de sus debilidades. Pero es un tema ahorita que los niños en todo, primer y segundo grado, conocer y veo los trailers. Yo espero que tus hijos están bien en esta parte. Seesaw. Seesaw es la modo de comunicación que nosotros usamos para la plataforma más importante para los niños a este punto del año. Por favor, chécale cada día. Cada fin de semana las maestras llevan la información que va a pasar la próxima semana si necesitan algunos materiales, cosas y eso. Y también en sus trabajos tú puedes dejar un recado a tus hijos. Wow, súper bien, me gusta, súper picture, algo de eso que los niños veo y le digo, ay, wow, miren, mi mamá escribió eso en mí. With Seesaw, we kindly ask for you to check it every day to see what's going on. Please feel free to leave comments for your children to let them know they're doing a great job. And every Thursday, I believe Kinder sends them on Thursdays, you'll get something called a WAG, which is a week at a glance, which lets you know what's the plan for the next week. If you need special materials or things like that, it's all there for you, okay? Our platforms this year are going to be Seesaw, which you've been introduced to. Our reading platform is wonderful. The children love it. It's called Raz Kids. We will be setting that up, I hope sooner than later, but for Kinder, usually it's in January, depending if we have kids who are already reading. And in the next couple of weeks, the teachers will be doing some special little tests for our children to see where their reading skills are, if they are reading. And from there, we'll make decisions for our kids. We also have a really cool Math Academy app, which is going to be shared with parents in January, once we get the kids going a little bit with mathematics. And it's a wonderful app for them to be using, and it's a lot of fun. Entonces, las plataformas ahorita están Seesaw, Rise Kids, que es por la lectura en inglés. Normalmente empezar en enero, pero si nosotros tenemos niños ahorita que les gustan leer y pueden leer sin frustración, que está cómodo, vamos a empezar con ellos. Y también tiene un nuevo app que vamos a usar, que el nombre es Khan Academy. Khan Academy está súper padre, es para matemáticas, y vamos a empezar más o menos probable en enero, ¿ok? Trips. Voy a compartir con ustedes otra vez en ahorita el protocolo de los viajes y las vacaciones, ¿ok? Yo voy a enseñar en un momento. Y la última cosa es la comunicación. Primera siempre es con tus maestras. Hable con tus maestras, enviar un recado, siempre con la maestra. Si hay algo que es emocional, hay una situación de bullying, hay una situación de mi hijo está súper triste, está nerviosa a ir a la escuela, hay algo emocional, nosotros vamos a cambiar casas. Realmente es una cosa emocional por ellos. Vamos a tener un bebé. Todas esas partes es cosas grandes por los niños. Y nuestra psicóloga, Natalia, puede ayudar con eso. Y con todo, tú sabes, como le digo, yo siempre estoy aquí. Entonces, si tú escribes a la maestra, incluye a mí, por favor, que yo pueda estar allá para ustedes también. With our communication, it's always with our teachers first. If it's an emotional situation that you need support with, you don't know how to work with it, you're not sure how to help your child, definitely contact Natalia Santos, our psychologist, or our counselor. And as well, I'm always available in order to support where I can. Okay, now, aquí es el protocolo que nosotros llevar como 2 semanas pasado. Here, this is if we have a case that's suspicious, sospechoso. And here gives you the information of how to go through it and read it. So if you have a child who went home, yes, they have to quarantine for 14 days. Or to day 6, have their test and come back on day 7. Es la verdad, si tenemos unos niños en estos días que necesitan ir a la casa por tos, dolor de cabeza, dolor de panza, tienen diarrea, cosas de eso, están síntomas de COVID. También es síntomas de otras cosas, es la verdad, pero para nosotros es síntomas de COVID también. Y esta es una situación de sospechoso. Si tienen eso, es claro, necesitan los 14 días o hacer la prueba en el día 6 y regresar con resultado negativo por el día 7. Por los papás o mamás que necesiten viajar, hay un área aquí en amarillo. Aquí es un anexo que tiene un survey que tú puedes, cuando regresas a tu viaje de trabajo, tú vas a trabajar con este survey. Discúlpame. Si tú decides sí en cada una de esas preguntas, tu hijo o hija pueden venir a la escuela sin problema. ¿Ok? Si tú tienes una vez que escribir no, tu hijo o hija necesitan estar en la casa y hacer sus clases hasta 10 días. Y esa es la información, es para nosotros tener la seguridad que todo está bien. Entonces, ese es por los papás, mamás que viajar por su trabajo. ¿Ok? Si tú eres en vacación, este es otro tema. Es 14 días, día 6, hacer la prueba, por la resulta es negativo, regresar día 7. Por la comunicación, también tienen eso. por toda la información que tú necesitas saber. Entonces, si es pregunta académica, es con tu maestra, conmigo y después microbiota. Emocional es con la psicóloga, que es Natalia Santos, que está aquí, conmigo y con microbiota después. Calificaciones es con recepción. Si tienen preguntas del SEP que necesiten las calificaciones por una razón u otra, es con Yola Alanis. Si es por la tecnología, con equipo nosotros no tienen esto ahorita porque nosotros no tienen los iPads en tu casas. Pero si hay problemas con los apps como Seesaw y los otros que yo le digo, este es con ICT, que es con Marcela Uribarren. Deportes, tú sabes, con Raquel García, toda la información es aquí. Con la quejero para pagar. Si no vas aquí por una razón u otra, por favor escribir a recepción y tú puedes poner mi nombre también como copy, que yo tengo esta información también. Ok, fecha es importante para ustedes como mamás y papás. Aquí el 29 no hay escuela por los niños porque es la primera vez que vamos a tener las conferencias de calificaciones. Vamos a hacer vía Zoom. Y esa es una cosa bien importante para nosotros en Lower Elementary. Cada niño va a tener una cita, ¿ok? La maestra va a llevar un documento donde tú puedes firmar la fecha que tú quieres, no la fecha, la hora que tú quieres, pero vamos a hacer más adelante cuando somos cerca de estas fechas. This is our week that we're going to have coming up for our fall break. So on the 29th, the children do not have classes, but we will have parent-teacher conferences, and every child in lower elementary has a conference. Okay, that way you can speak clearly with the teacher to find out how your child's doing academically as well as emotionally. Fall break is on Monday and Tuesday, so no school at all. And then on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, in order to accommodate that fact that many people will be leaving, we will be doing 3 days at home full DLP. Entonces, en estos días vamos a hacer el DLP completamente de 3, 4, 5, pero vamos a hacer una semana super cool y diferente, ¿ok? Las maestras van a trabajar con cosas super cool, personas por hacer conferencias, por kinder vamos a hacer como cosas diferentes por enseñar su nuevo país por la International Fair. Va a ser súper emocionante por los niños, ¿ok? Solamente que tú sepas estas fechas. Ok, entonces es Parent Teacher Conferences, Fall Break, and Full DLP. Pero más información va a venir con eso. Ok, ahorita voy a enseñar el video que es, dame un momento, perdiste algo. Ok. Disculpa. Ok, aquí es un video que nosotros ya tenemos para ustedes saber de qué pasa en la escuela.
Okay. You're going to read that word, Paula. What is that word? words. It's near and far. Everybody near is close to. So everybody near the camera. Come closer to the camera. Far away, far away. We're gonna play a game. Ready? Everyone near the camera. Near the camera. Put your face close to the camera. Now far away. Far, 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 far. Now we're gonna review the 3 words that we saw yesterday. Do you remember? In front of. Everyone, do it with me. Behind of. And which one are we missing? 7, 8, 9, 10. They need energy so they can grow. Where did they get that energy from? The sun, okay? It's a living thing. They need the sun and they need water to grow. That's right, it's on soil. That's right, very good. It was small and then it grows, okay? Yes, a boy is a living thing, it's a person, it's a baby, and they can grow. Summer? What do you wear? What do you wear? Sweater. Yes, it's very hot, so you can wear a shirt sleeve like me, or you can wear shirts or skirts. Do you think it's a living thing? No, it's not a living thing. It can grow. No. Needs energy or needs breathe? No. You can breathe? No. Now, if I show you a marker, the chairs are in a certain place. You don't move them from one place to the other. We have to keep the distance, okay? We're gonna work with positive and negative space. Okay. This is the positive area, Arturo. And if you color outside the shade, is the negative space, okay? So we're gonna practice with these images, but let's see first a little presentation.
Okay. So as you see, life in our school continues going. We had examples of DLP sessions. We had examples of mixed sessions, and that's what our teachers have been living for the past 6 weeks, trying their very best to go crazy with teaching everything to your kids. Now, for our parents who are DLP parents, how can you help us? Punctuality is really important. 2 minutes before logging in would be great. And we need our kids there so they can learn with us and they can do their social dynamics with their teachers. Household noises. They need a quiet, clean location away from a TV, away from electronic devices or toys. Anything that they think is super fun that they want to play with, best to keep it away. And unless they're actually in a small group with a brother or a sister, it's best to keep them separated too, because they like to play, of course, right? Making mistakes. This is important for everybody. We have to make mistakes in order to learn. If your child has a perfect paper that they give to the teacher on Seesaw, we know it's not theirs. Why? Because we need them to make the mistakes so we can help them and we know where their learning areas are. Si tú vas a hacer una traducción de la información de la maestra de inglés, de la maestra decir algo y tú haces la traducción en inglés, en español, este no orden con su desarrollo en inglés. If you're doing translations for your kids, I know it's hard not to, but what happens is the brain doesn't learn what's going on. So we need you to try to help them explain it, or let the teacher know my child doesn't understand and your teacher will help you. If you give clues or answers, we're not building up the kids' resilience. They have to make those mistakes. They have to get frustrated so they get that determination that they have to find the answer, and we start working on these important skills. And as far as DLP parents, I love that you're there to support your children, but we kindly ask you not to interrupt the class. You can write a message on the chat if your child needs support, or on an email or in Seesaw. And we also ask that you let your kids find their confidence to ask those questions. And when they do, give them a high five and say, great job. That is very important for us. Now, the most important people here right now for me, besides you parents, because you're here for us. Muchas gracias a los papás que están aquí, pero las personas más importantes ahorita están mis maestras. Entonces, voy a enseñar algunas. Tengo la maestra de ICT, que es Nora Olivo. Miss Lorena Martínez es de arte, que los niños en kinder tienen arte ahorita. Miss Amparo Rivera es la maestra de música que van a pasar en enero. Y Miss Loretta Salazar es la maestra de apoyo. También nosotros tenemos Miss Adri Gonzalez, que trabaja ahorita con las clases de DLP. Coach Israel Lozano es el coach de kinder por PE. Y Mr. Viviano Milan, many of you know him from the library. He's also going to be working to support our students. Our learning design team are also teachers who are going in and out of classes in order to support and help our teachers with mathematics, language arts, Spanish, as well as values, as well as helping with reading and writing. As well as these three individuals as well, Erica, Fina, are also helping with this. And Mr. Diego Zuniga is a very special person because he actually helps us a lot with our projects that we're going to be doing with science, which is very possible. There are times where we'll be giving the kids kits made in the makerspace in order to push our science program. Now, this brings me to Ms. Natalia Santos. So Natalia, I'm going to have you share a little bit about you.
Thank you, Jen. Hello, everyone. Good night. My name is Natalia, and I'm the school counselor for Lower Elementary. A little bit about myself is that I am a psychologist, and I also have a master's degree in education. I have been working in the field of education for 13 years. I am married, and I love dogs. That's my favorite thing to do is spend time with my dogs, and I have a Malinois, and her name is Scala. I also love to spend time with my family, be with my friends, just rest and have a nice time. I am really enjoying getting to know your kids. It has been really fun to have the students back at school. It has been a challenge, and it's the best thing to see them. Even the ones that are not physically in school, they are very happy to be back. They are very happy to be making friends. It is really amazing to have them back. And a little bit about what I work with them. The most important thing for us right now is their social emotional development. So that's my field. That's what I'm working with. If the teachers feel like one of their students maybe is going through something, or they need to talk, or whatever they may see that they think that they need help with, they let me know right away. I go and talk to them. Maybe I set an appointment with you, because the most important thing right now for us is that the students are happy and healthy. So I talk to them. If they're going to therapy or something, I keep in contact with the therapist as well. We always maintain communication between all our lower elementary department, Jen and I and the teachers. But the most important thing for us is that they are okay, socially, emotionally. And right now we are working very closely with them. And I already had the pleasure of meeting many of you and talking with some of you. So hopefully we'll continue to work together. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you very much, Natalia. Okay, next is Miss Alida and Miss Jessie, who are teachers for science and social studies.
Hello everyone, good night. My name is Alida Santos. I have a master's degree in education. I've been a teacher at Euro for 7 years, only the last 2 in lower elementary, and I'm super happy to have made that change. I'm married and I have 2 beautiful children, Alex, who is 4 years old, and Amelia, who is only 6 months old. We have 2 pets that are part of our family. We love animals, Talula, our cat, and Alegra, our dog. And I'm the rep for science and socials, and Miss Jessie is helping me, and we love doing those experiments and all those super fun activities that the kids love.
Thank you, Alida.
Well, hello, good night. I am Ms. Jessie. I am the helper with science and socials. I am currently still studying education at EUR. So I work in the morning and I study in the afternoon. I am 19 years old and I will graduate by middle of next year. This is my first year working at Euro and hopefully one of many. And I have a family of 9. My 2 parents, my older sister, my younger brother, and I have 4 dogs, which I love dogs. I would have more. And well, yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Thank you, Miss Jessie.
Okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit about what we see, what we learn in science. The main topics is life science, body parts, senses, living and non-living things, as you could saw in the video. We also going to learn about the weather, the air, day, night, the 4 seasons. In physical science, words like seeing, the definitions like seeing, float, push, pull, in environmental awareness. With this curriculum, we're gonna get the kids to have the skills of question, predict, plan and conduct investigations, analyze data and information, and to collaborate in teams. And as you know, you can contact us via CISO or email. Thank you.
Okay, for social studies, we have as main topics society, which are types of communities. We have citizenship, which are rules, routines, and procedures. We have self-identity, which are feelings, need, want, and like and dislike. We also have international connectedness, which is identity, geography, culture, facts, and economy. We also have spatial thinking, which are maps and neighborhood. And for last, we have Mexican culture. For this, we're gonna have skills like question and predict, plan and conduct investigations, analyze data and information, and collaborate in teams. And also you can contact us in TISA and by email.
Sorry. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Jessie. Our next 5 teachers are Ms. Cari Leal, Ms. Ceci Adame, Ms. Dani Rodriguez, Ms. Alida Sanchez, and Ms. Adri Gonzalez.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am going to introduce myself. My name is Karina Leal. Ms. Jen, I don't know if you can change the
Yes.
slide, please. Thank you very much. Well, my name is Karina Leal. I have a master in education from Framingham State University. I have been teaching for 14 years at the Euro, and this will be my 2nd year in kinder. I have been married for 15 years. I have a beautiful 10-year daughter, and we have a very cute dog named Molly. And well, now I'm gonna give the chance to my partner, Ceci. Well, I'm sorry, to my partner, Dani, so she can introduce herself. Sorry, Dani.
No, it's okay. Thank you, Cari. Hello, everyone. Good night. My name is Dani Rodriguez. I'm a homeroom teacher in kindergarten. Right now, I'm having the opportunity to work with the TLP students, and I'm really happy. I've been teaching at Euro for 5 years. I am married, and I am 3 months pregnant. I'm super happy about that also. And I am very excited that I have the opportunity to work with more students, not only with the ones of Kinder B, and now I get to know different students from different classrooms. Thank you, Ms. Jen.
Thank you, Dani.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ceci Adame. I have a degree in preschool education, and I have a master's degree in psychopedagogy. This is my 4th year at Euro, 2 years previous in pre-nursery, and this is my 2nd year in kindergarten. But I've been working like in this field around 14 years old, like kind of 14 years. The members of my family are my dad Alfredo, my mom Cecilia, my brother Enrique, my sister Ana Gabi, and our beautiful dog Pita. It's a black lab. And I love read, I love cook, I love do some knitting, some crochet. That's something that relaxes me, and that's me. Thank you.
Thanks, Ceci.
Sorry, I was on mute. Good
No
night,
problem.
everybody. My name is Misari. I have a degree in pedagogy. This is my 3rd year working at Euro in kinder, and I love my job. I love the kids. I love their energy. I have a big family, my mom, my brother, his wife, my 2 sisters, their husbands, and my two awesome nephews who I love. whom I love. This is a little bit about me, and now we are going to get to know Misari.
Thank you, Ms. Abril.
Hello, everyone. My name is Misari Gonzalez. I am a psychologist, but I have a master's in education. I've been at Euro for 8 years. I was the math teacher for 5th grade, but I am pregnant right now, and Euro is taking care of me. And I am working with kindergarten, which is fantastic. I love the energy, and I have the pleasure to work with Miss Dani, who is also pregnant, and we get to talk a lot. I recently got married. I have a 14-year-old son. I am pregnant right now. My baby is gonna be born in January, so I am nervous and excited. These are my 3 sisters and my mom. I have Malinois, and his name is Ron, and well, this is my family. Thank you.
Thank you, Ceci. Thank you, Adri. Sorry. Okay, and the teachers are going to share a little bit about our math program for kindergarten.
That's right. Well, the main topics we're going to talk about the main topics that the students are going to be learning during this year. Extend counting sequence, patterns, classification and graphing, place value, geometric shapes and concepts, represent and solve problems like additions and subtractions. How do we work? We use classwork assignments, projects, hands-on activities, and participation. It is very important too. The platforms we're going to be using is CISO and Khan Academy, and you can contact us via CISO and email.
Wonderful.
Also, we're very, very happy to let you know that this is the first year that kindergarten is going to be working with CIME program. How do we work? Are manipulative that provides an interactive, hands-on way to explore and learn mathematical concepts. This is going to be a great opportunity for the kindergarten students to start with this program with math. They will continue working with this the next few years, and they love it. It's really fun, and it's a different way to at all these topics. They will love it. And we're going to start with this. I think, Ms. Jen, that on the after call break, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
They could be ready with the material.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you, Danny. Okay, then we're going to introduce you to our Spanish teacher. This is the first year that our students formally get their first Spanish classes. So I'll let Miss Marina share a little bit about what she's doing and what she's going to do.
Hola, buenas noches. Soy Miss Marina. Yo veo a los niños todos los días en mi clase de español. Tengo una maestría en educación de la Universidad de New Hampshire. Este es mi 19º año en el Euro, así que desde que empezó estoy en el Euro. Tengo 14 años de casada y 2 hijos. Fernanda está en 6º también en el Euro y Emilio está en 3º en el Euro, también muy contentos. Básicamente, ¿qué vemos en la clase de español? Pues es una introducción a la lectoescritura. Vemos lecturas por medio de lecturas guiadas, donde yo les repito el texto a los niños. Son textos pues sencillos que ellos puedan empezar a leer y se sientan emocionados de que puedan leer. Los viernes son viernes literarios, donde donde les cuento un cuento y vemos todos los elementos de un cuento, personajes principales, la trama del cuento, la portada, los autores. Y pues más que todo en Kinder lo que busco es que fomentar el gusto a la lectura, que ellos les guste leer, y pues porque es la base para español para los siguientes años en primaria. En redacción lo que me baso es, empiezo con las vocales. De las vocales introducimos las consonantes, donde se forman las sílabas. Por medio de las sílabas empezamos a formar palabras de 2 sílabas, y así empezamos a formar oraciones simples, cortas, donde obviamente el requerimiento es que empiecen a escribir oraciones respetando la mayúscula, el espacio entre las palabras y el punto al final de una frase.
Gracias, Ms. Marina.
Gracias.
Okay, and our last group of teachers are Ms. Gabi Urbina, Ms. Mayra Rivas, Miciela Gonzalez, and Miss Adriana Montelongo. And these 4 teachers work with our language arts program, which it's a big beast because it incorporates a lot. So I'm going to ask the teachers to begin sharing, and we start with Miss Babby.
Hello, good night, everybody. Well, my name is Miss Barbara Urbina. Everybody calls me Miss Babby. I have a degree in psychology. I studied at UDEM. I did a thesis that it's super. That was
sorry.
That was a very big project. That's why I am mentioning this. It was about bullying, and I had the opportunity to do it at Euro. I did my master's degree in education, and currently I'm studying my PhD. I have been working as a teacher for 15 years, and well, this is my 10th year at Euro in kindergarten, and I love it. I think it's a very challenging year for kids and also for teachers. And well, I am also a wife, a mother. I have 2 sons. Keno is 4 years old, Santi is 3 years old, and I have 2 beautiful stepdaughters. I love them very much, Polly and Cami, and I feel very blessed for the family I have. I love my husband, and well, also my mom, my dad, and all my family, right? And well, in here, I wanted to write this quote that describes me perfectly. Educating the mind without educating the heart is not education at all. So this is who I am as a teacher. Thank you.
Thank you, Babby. Okay, Miss Yellow, please.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miciela Gonzalez, and I'm going to talk a little bit about me. I've been teaching for 7 years at Euro. This is my 2nd year in kindergarten. Last year was a DLP year, but I was in preschool long time ago. I made my degree in school psychologist. This is my 2nd year in kindergarten, as I said, and I'm really happy to be back and see my students learn and have fun.
Thank you, Cielo.
Thank you.
Okay, next is Miss Mayra.
Hello, everyone. Good night. Well, I just graduated from my degree. I ended it 1 year ago, but I graduated next week. I studied education with an emphasis on bilingual teaching at UR. And nowadays I'm studying my master's in neuroeducational psychology at Instituto Superior de Educación. This is my 1st year working at Euro. I am so excited to work here. It was my dream to work here, and I'm loving it. I have 3 years of experience as a teacher, and all my experiences with children from 2 to 5 years. And my family, I have a big family too. We are 4 sons. I have a twin. We don't really look alike. And I have a little dog, and this is my family. I have a nephew. She's 2 years old, and that's me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayra. And Miss Adri.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Adriana Montelongo. And well, I'm in the last semester of the Master of Psychopedagogy, and this will be my 4th year at Euro. I'm loving it. I'm married and I have 2 daughters. One is 14 and the other one is 10 years old. And I just want to share with you that it's super fun to work with your kids. As kindergartners, they have a lot of crazy ideas and crazy comments. So we spend great time with them. I've been having too much fun with them. It's really, really nice.
Thank you, Miss Adrian. Thanks for that comment, because kindergartens do definitely have their own thinking process, that's for sure. Now, between the teachers, as I told you, parents, this is a very heavy subject because it encompasses everything. So they have about 3 slides that they're going to share with you right now. Okay, Miss Babby.
Yeah, language arts is huge, but we love it. Okay, so, well, your kids are gonna learn around 35 high frequency words. They are gonna learn how to read them and how to write them down. They learn how to respond to conversations, of course, 100% English. They start asking questions in the proper way, not just asking, but writing them down. Like, how do you write this? How do you say that? So it's amazing. They use active listening skills, and this is really important. They learn how to wait for their turn, how to look to the person that is speaking to them, and how to listen, which is very important, not only to the teachers, but to their friends, okay? Now they have the introduction of nouns, verbs, adjectives, and integrate, fine motor skills like cutting, or, for example, in their writing, we now take a look of how they are grabbing the pencil, the position of the hand while they are cutting. And they use different strategies to write. We have, inside of the classroom, we have a word wall, we have all the high frequency words around them. So they learn that when they are writing and they don't know how to write something, they just take a look to the word wall and they look for that word. So they are looking for different strategies while they are writing. Now, the position of the hand while they are writing, they learn how to write a complete sentence, like subject, predicate, starting with capital letter, punctuation at the end. They learn how to use in the proper way the capital letters and the lowercase letters. And they learn, something that is very important here in kinder, they learn name and sound of letters, because they know the sounds, but in here they master like the sounds and the name of the letters. And Miciela.
Thank you, Miss Fabi.
Thank you, Miss Babi. And also our students are gonna learn to read the high frequency words, not only write them. They're gonna learn how to read from left to right, top to bottom, and page by page. They're gonna identify the parts of a book, compare and contrast, use reading comprehension skills like character, setting, plot, main idea, personal opinion. And the words to study, we're gonna use the words in the CVC pattern, use diagraphs, and spell simple words phonetically.
Now, the one thing some parents know, the CVC pattern is like cat. So it's consonant, vowel, consonant. And the diagraphs are blends, like the SH for she. And the children will start working with these.
CH, SH, TH, and PH. Those are the.
And a lot of these words are part of their high frequency words. So there's a lot of connect all the way through. Oh, I'm so sorry, just 1 second. And the last slide, which is important, that deals with the platforms and the speaking.
Yeah, 100% English, no translations. We are trying to make what Ms. Jen is saying. We want the student to think in English. If we give the answer in Spanish, they will stop thinking. They will wait until we say the word in Spanish. So sometimes can be a little bit frustrating for some of the students at the beginning, but they will get there. They will get the English. And this is the way we do it, like super acting and showing. And so many of you saw us in DLP, like almost getting into the computer, into the screen to act them out the word, but this is the way we do it. So that's why it's very important that you at home do not translate. Help us to make them understand the word without the translation. Okay, and as you know, we're gonna start using RASKits. We are gonna let you know when. Epic, which you already have the access to Epic. It's very cool for reading, and CISO, okay? So CISO, for example, the DLPs, you know that they use CISO a lot. Now that we are at school, sometimes you're going to see some things in CISO because we have, of course, we are working with them like physically. So we don't upload all the work they do, but sometimes you will see something posted there. But as Ms. Jen said, you can send or record messages to your kids and they will be able to listen to them. So that's nice.
Actually, that's something that is very cool about Seesaw, is that you can also say a message to your children. And the teachers will use that at times when they're giving instructions. They'll say it as a recording so the kids can read it. and then they can go back and hear it, which is by far the best. So, parents, ahorita es la final. Todas las maestras ya realmente hablan inglés, que ustedes pueden escuchar, que ya tienen una pronunciación muy bien, que ya realmente tienen las habilidades por enseñar a tus hijos y tus hijas en inglés. Y yo sé que cuando ustedes ya hacen la decisión de venir a esta escuela, el Euroamericano de Monterrey, vienen con la idea que ya mi hija, hijo va a aprender inglés. Muy bien. So I will be honest. Last year, I heard a lot of Spanish because of DLP. The children are in environments at home where everything is in Spanish around them. It's hard to click onto the English. But I am starting to hear English in the hallways when the kids are traveling from class to class. When they go from, say, to PE, I hear the kids speaking in English. That is amazing at this point. I'm really proud of the children. I'm really proud of them trying. And when they look at me and say, "Ay, no hablo en español, Miss." Yes, you do. Or, no hablo en inglés. Yes, you do speak English, but it's poco a poco. It's little by little. But they are getting it, and they are really trying to present themselves that way. So I just want to thank every single one of you for joining us. Muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros esta noche. No sé si unas mamás o papás tienen preguntas, pero de parte de mi equipo de Kinder, gracias por la confianza, gracias por el fe en nuestra escuela y más tienen la fe en nosotros como maestras y maestros. I want to thank everybody so very much for having the faith and the confidence that we are doing the very best we can for your children with everything we have in us. The teachers are repeating the words. Now it's not, please mute yourself. Now it's put your mask up, get your mask up. It's a whole different vocabulary set that we're using. And we are very, very proud of our children. And we want to thank you so much for giving us your kids and trusting us with them daily. So without any further ado, muchísimas gracias. Si hay preguntas, dudas, tú sabes, tienen todos los emails de las maestras. Y gracias por todo. Buenas noches.
Gracias.
Buenas noches. Gracias.
Gracias.
Buenas noches,
Gracias.
muchas gracias.
Bye, bye,
Gracias,
bye.
buenas noches. Gracias.
Tengo una pregunta ahorita, yo veo de Gabriela Ramírez y yo voy a enviar mi recado a ti después, Gabriela. Muchas gracias por esta pregunta. Thank you, everybody.
Me too, Miss Jen. I already sent you 2 questions in the chat.
Excellent.
Carolina.
I will write them down and I will get back to you for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Bye, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Miss Jen, can we go?
Yes, absolutely. I'm sorry, guys. I'm writing some questions. I'm sorry. Teachers, thank you very, very much for being with us today. I appreciate it. You did a wonderful job. Have a good evening and relax. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Okay.